Was he imagining things, or did she stir? Michael caught himself as his walking stick slid on the flat-sided fossil. He landed on his feet on the beach with a jarring thud, then briskly made his way to the woman. She lay in a pile of lavender petticoats and a blue embroidered jacket, her hair a dark, wet clump. Her face was disguised under the tongue of his dog, who gave her a determined lick. She raised a small, pale hand and pushed the dog away. Baird, encouraged by the sign of life, licked her hand. Her eyes fluttered open. Michael didn't quite understand what she muttered, but if it was French, it sounded like hounds of hell. He crouched by her side, ignoring the shriek of pain in his bum leg. The thing was one constant roar of pain these days, damp or dry, warm or cold. The ache was a companion as faithful as his hound, though less welcome. He reached for his rusty French. "You're not in hell, madam. Can you rise?" She muttered something in another language that was not German or Dutch. He guessed a question concerning her whereabouts. "You are in England," he informed her. She rolled to her side with a groan and cast a look of despair at the ragged carved cliffs rising like a curtain wall of an ancient castle. "Angleterre," she muttered, and the word was imbued with more derision than which she'd uttered hell. "But still earth. Are you hurt?" She squinted her eyes at him. The path of her gaze followed his outline, his plain wool coat, the leather breeches, cocked hat, and the sturdy boots he wore for his daily tramps. He looked a common laborer, not a gentleman of some distinction. "Are you an angel?" she asked, sounding rather more alarmed than impressed at the notion. Her French held an accent he couldn't identify, some dialect grown far from Paris. How a Frenchwoman washed up on a Dorset beach he dearly wanted to know. Michael snorted and leaned back on his heels. His thigh screamed. "Far from an angel." "You're glowing," she said dreamily, and he wondered if she might be touched in the head. Then she reached out her hand, fingers wrinkled from the water, and touched his knee, testing his solidity. All of a sudden his leg didn't hurt anymore.